Okay, this week's edition of Grappler's Keep is brought to you once again by Diet Water. Sit back, relax, enjoy the show. No big quippy ad lead in tonight with all the storms that have been hitting the Florida and different parts of the East Coast and some of the Appalachian areas as well. We just want Diet Water Productions here wants to implore you to do what you can to help out, whether it is volunteering, whether it is making donations, or to appropriate causes such as the Red Cross or Samaritan's Purse or different organizations, Salvation Army, different organizations like that, or in whatever way you can, even if it's just praying for them to find everyone and get everyone back on their feet. Please keep everyone there in your thoughts and prayers. Some of the friends of the Keep are in that region, and I know they would appreciate your prayers and concerns as well. Good morning. Wrong button, wrong button, wrong button. There we go. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever our time zone wise on this island Earth. I'm Kentucky Hawkeye, KY Hawkeye, your host here in Hawkeye's Old Time Gaming Emporium. A little bit serious on the intro rather than the usual fun that we have, but based on what's going on, let's put the focus where it probably needs to be the most right now. So, welcome to us here. It is Saturday night here at the Old Time Gaming Emporium, which means 1, 2, 3 parfaits are on special behind the counter tonight. So, why don't you come on in and Tori will take you to your favorite table or booth.
What would you like, sugar?
And she'll take your orders right over to Virgil and get everything taken care of. Waffle cone crossbows ready for lunch. We don't need to be quite that aggressive yet here, Virgil, tonight. But anyway, welcome to the Keep, as we are going to be going into Grappler's Keep, our WWE 2K24 universe, where a number of characters from all of your favorite tabletop RPG genres compete in a ring that we call the Dice Tray, competing at Diet Water Arena, our sponsor named arena, of course. Last week we had one of our big premium live events. That was Melee Madness, our version of the Royal Rumble. And we had some fun results from there, including the ladies' winner of the Melee Madness match was Cheryl Aranoma. She has automatically earned a title bid, title shot for the Lady of Valor Women's Championship at Dice Mania, our season-ending premium live event. We also had a match on the men's side, and Balrig Bravestone of the Barbarians won on the men's side, so he will get a title shot for the Men's Master Melee Championship, also on Dice Mania. But we have one more premium live event before then, because now we have officially started the roll to Dice Mania. So we have the Chamber of Horrors, our version of the Elimination Chamber, coming up next. And then after that, it'll be preparing for the big one, Dice Mania, which will end our first season with this casting crew here. So welcome and join us here. So let's go ahead and get things started without any further ado. Since we used all the ado last night making dinner, let's go ahead and get things started. Dare enter the dice tray. Welcome to Grappler's Keep. All right, let's get things started here tonight. We have new rivalries, new sets of matches, everything coming up, and late sometime today, you will see a new manager here on Grappler's Keep. We've decided to add some benefits to the different tiers for being a subscriber here on the channel. Tier 1 subscriber allows you to be the manager for either a tag team or a individual wrestler. A tier 2 subscription will let you not only be a manager, you get to set up your own faction. It can be combination, it can be just lady wrestlers, like one of the current ones we have right now, the group known as Fatal Attraction. It can be an all men, such as the Triangle or Team Chemo, or you can create a mixed gender, a co-ed faction, if you so like, kind of like Judgment Day in WWE currently. So, but that is a tier 2. If you decide to go all the way and go to tier 3, you can be a manager if you want to, but primarily for tier 3, you get to be an actual wrestler here in Grappler's Keep if you decide to subscribe as a tier 3 part of the Emporium here. So those are some incentives we've got right now. I don't have any set up for the Monday night or Wednesday night show yet because I'm not sure how to work stuff in for that, but we will try to come up with something as we go. So normally at this point we start with the Queen's Court, which is the women's division, and then we have the men's round table. We have the round table, that is the men's edition version. But and on both of those we will start with the news. But I've already checked here on the news for both of and it looks like the only news there is that Callius Lucidus won the men's Hunter's Mark at the premium live event. So no, we won't worry about hitting the news. We'll go right to the shows. We have rivalries going on right from the start here. Sister Cyber has decided that they are going have been decided to make a push for the Queens of the Keep Tag Team Championship, currently held by Thrill and Chill. So we're going to see solo action here as Shiny will be going up against Charity Philpott. In women's action, we have Warble going up against Desiree Bouveau. Desiree has decided she's gotten our green-eyed femme fatale has decided she's gotten a little envious or jealous over all the attention Warble is getting. Well, Warble is the women's champion, so that's kind of comes with the territory. So she is making a push for Warble's title. We have a triple threat match here with Neil Caillo, Jayla Fast Shadow, and Kimona going up against each other. Another rivalry brewing right now is Annalith seems to have some angst going against Goldie Boone, saying no one can be as upbeat and chipper and positive as Goldie is all the time, and she intends to either prove that or try to inflict some misery into Goldie's life. So we'll see how successful she is in doing that. Lorana is the current holder of the Women's Hunter's Mark. She will be bearing it tonight against Belle's former women's champion Belle Sanders. And big rivalry coming up here. We'll talk a little bit more about this, but we have flames going on between Feline Locke and Minyun Maiklar. So, without any further wait, let's head right to Diet Water Arena. So, we have Sister Cyber sending a representative to meet up with a representative Thrill and Chillin'. Looks like it's going to be Charity going up against the other one of the halves of Sister Cyber, Shiny. She's the one that has a lot of the different cyber implants going. So this will be a fun matchup for sure. To get things started off here as I sort through some cards because I did not have time to do my usual card setup, but we'll be going here in just a moment. There's that one. And the rest of these are all upside down, of course. Tag team. There's Warble. There's Belle. 1, 2, 3. There's that one. There's that one. Minion. Where's Goldie at? Oh, here is. Here's Goldie there. Okay, now we got everything all set up. Sorry, it's been a quite busy day for me today, so I'm running a little bit behind with some of my prep stuff, but we'll be all set to go here. Whoops, how did that come up? In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Let's head off to Diet Water Arena for our first matchup here tonight. Fans are excited. They saw everything that happened before.
Representing Pretty Mean Sisters from Chroma City, the Cyborg.
It is Shiny, half of the team Sister Cyber, prepared and maintained by her sister Sable. She never has any memories of the past, only remembers the now. Usually we see her in tag team action, but she is going in solo here tonight. So we'll see how she does without her sister in the background. So she's sitting ready as we wait for Charity to enter. Proudly wearing that tag team championship belt, she and her cousin Charity have held it for a while.
From the old country, one half of the women's, the tag team of Honor Champions, Cheryl T. Philip
Charity Philpott. Modern Victorian woman fighting the evils within the world. She's out of the Victorian noir genre of RPG gaming, going up against Shiny out of the cyberpunk world. This is going to be a fun matchup here between these two. There's the bell, and here we go. And Shiny wastes no time going into some springboard action here. Goes right into a spin. That's what Leg says. She's going to go right for a pin. But only a 1 count. I don't know why it's got the WWE refs in there. I have it set up to not look that way. And Shiny's going right for some ground and pound onto Charity. Waits for her to get up and face slams her straight down. He's going right after her opponent here. Big clubbing shot there, right behind the waist. Nice elbow to get out of the way by Charity. Quick snapmare into the ropes and a running knee, it looks like. Pulls her back up to her feet. Flurry kicks all over the place. And, knocks her right on the noggin. And definitely has those leg kicks a-flying all over the place. Shiny kicks and strikes back on her own and hits with a code breaker to the back. Double stomp to the gut. Tries for something else, but Charity's able to get a leg up to block. Flexes a pose there, now goes back after Shiny. Pulls her up. Hard whip into the ropes. Nice arm drag takedown. Double stomp of her own. Goes for a kick, but Shiny catches it. Nice dragon screw reversal. Big stomp on the arm. And a kick to the side. Pulls her up to her feet. And now wants to bring her to the corner. Hard into the turnbuckle she goes. Big kick. Holds her in place and another big forearm shot. Down she goes. A little alley-oop out of the corner. And Shiny's going right after. She's has that cartwheel into the spinning leg scissors again and again with the gut stomp. Another big kick. Charity tried to get the arms up, didn't do much good. Goes up second rope. Goes for a flying senton, but misses. But Charity in no position to recover. Face plant straight down. Goes for the pin. but only a 1 count. Shiny celebrates a little bit as Charity gets up to her feet and goes for the clothesline, but misses. Charity's ready for it, throws her over the top rope onto the Eldritch Blast safety mats. Now pulls her up to her feet. Now throws her right back in. Walks around, taking her time going in. Count just now starting at 1 as Shiny waits and then comes right after a big forearm shot. Sleeper slam straight down. Pulls her up. And a basement drop kick to the back. Waiting for her to get up. Has her up on the shoulders, Ryman's carry. But she got planned here. And hits her with the offliner. Hooks the leg for the pin. Oh, just barely got the shoulder up in time. Shiny thought she had it. Let's see if she can stay focused. Pulls her over to the side. Big kick to the back. Waves bye-bye. Double stomp to the gut again. Another big kick. And now she's going to go up top. Just waiting for Charity to get to her feet. Leaps up. Big body splash from the top rope. Now goes for the pin again. And this one is over. A big win for Shiny. Ref tending to Charity. Now Shiny's coming back in and comes back after Charity. Shiny going right after the tag team champion, who already appears to be hurt in the first place. Charity's been known to do that at times, so looks like it's a little boomerang of life coming back at her there. So let's go on to our next matchup here. Warble is our current Lady of Valor Women's Champion, and she's been receiving a lot of notoriety and attention because she has handled every opponent she's had come at her, including 2 cash-ins of the Hunter's Mark, and has been able to handle them both well, and people in the different pay-per-views that she's been a part of. And Desiree Bouveau, of course, being our femme fatale, really can't handle the fact that someone else is getting more attention than her. So Desiree's decided she wants to rain on Warble's parade, and Warble says, "Hey, come get me if you can." We'll see what happens with our Kenku Rogue here up against our femme fatale. Desiree's already in the ring, and here comes Warble. And Desiree goes right after, not letting her get in, and Warble decides, if you're going to do that, let's go at it. They both get some ground and pound in. The ref trying to get them apart. He's warning Desiree, has them apart. Now the match starts for real. And Desiree rushes right in and catches a big drop kick. Nice shot there by Warble. Grabs the leg. Big stomp right to the hamstring. Flips her over again. Has her up and a full Boston Crab locked in. Going for a submission early, but Desiree's able to push up and flip Warble off. Goes for a forearm shot. Warble had something planned, but Desiree gets there first. Gets a forearm to the back. And throws her hard into the corner. Pulls her out hard into the turnbuckle again. Pulls her out, goes up, has leg scissors. And is just doing a body stretch. And then Warble's able to push her off. But I think Desiree's noticed that Warble's gotten off to quick. She's going for the quick start to go after Warble, not let her get any momentum. It seems like Warble does wobbly at first, but then puts it on out of nowhere, and Desiree's going right after. Big running boot kick there. Now Warble's up to her feet, comes up, big clothesline, another clothesline. Desiree goes for a kick. Spinning leg sweep by Warble. And now Warble's trying to take control of the match. Pulls her up to her feet, quick kick, wraps her up, and she hits the mocker. And she's going for the quick win. but Desiree kicks out. Warble trying to get the crowd going as Desiree escapes to the ring apron. Warble went for a shoulder block, but Desiree hit it in, and she hits the facial. Hits the kiss goodnight, goes for the pin. No, hits. Hits the big move there, waits for Warble to get to her feet. Walks slowly across, now comes charging in, big clothesline and out of the ring. Onto the Eldritch Blast safety mats goes Warble. Desiree poses in the corner while Warble's back to her feet already, starts walking around. She's going to take her time getting back in the ring. Maybe to frustrate Desiree, maybe to rest up, and suicide dive out of nowhere by Desiree. Spoils those plans. Now comes back in the ring, now comes back out again, and Warble's ready and waiting for her. Massive headbutt there, or was that a jawbreaker? Couldn't tell, maybe a combination of both. Waits for Desiree to come in. Desiree's in with the quick kicks and strikes. Nice little page turner there. Waits for Warble to get to her feet. Wraps her up. And looks like she's going for pillow talk. She's got it locked in, but no, Warble is able to break herself free. Warble's ready, got back up on her feet. Arm slam straight down. Big stomp on the arm. Desiree pops right back up. Forearm strikes of her own. And then a big discus spin strike. And Warble hits another one. And hits the Warbler's call. Hooks the leg. A lot of fast-moving action in this one. But the victory goes to Warble.
Here is your winner,
A big victory for Warble here, setting the tone for what's going to be an interesting rivalry leading up to the Chamber of Horrors. And now we're going to have some triple threat action coming up here, as we have Jayla Fast Shadow going up against Niall Caillo, going up against Komona. Triple threat action as the rules go in this one. This is not an elimination match. All you have to do is pin or submit one opponent. You don't have to do both. So you can lose the match without losing the match. So let's see what happens here as we return to Diet Water Arena. Looks like we got an ad break coming in about 2 minutes. We apologize for that for the non-subscribers. We can understand why people maybe can't afford to subscribe to channels they want to. So we're totally understanding on that, and we'll try to get things going as quick as we can for you. Unfortunately, that is the price of doing business here on Twitch. And coming out first is Niall Caillo. She is our sci-fi RPG genre from Ganymede, one of the moons of Jupiter. She has no eyes, but she does not need sight. She uses psionics to sense everything around her. And it has been more than helpful. She's held the Women's Hunter's Mark a couple of times. Just recently losing it to Lorana, the current holder. She's looking to get back on the winning side of the ledger here as she waits for her two opponents to enter. And I've determined, no, Jayla Fast Shadow does not have the Women's Hunter's Mark. This is a glitch in the game for some reason. It won't let go of her with it. And I'm working on that. Jayla Fast Shadow, our halfling druid, Solemn and devout to the land, just don't make her mad or insult the natural world around her. I'm going to do some tricks to see what I can do to try to get the belt off of her, because she is not the current belt holder. It is a glitch in the system. It's listing both her and Lorana as champion, even though Lorana beat Jayla at Melee Madness. And coming out next, she's the green member of the Lightning League.
From Neo Osaka, Lightning Hero.
Making her way out here to defend the world and ring from all threats. She has quite a following. Her way down to the ring. Again, out of the superhero genre. And has developed quite a good fan base here in the Keep. And looks like we're just about set and ready to go. Neil is ready. Jayla appears set to go, as is Komona. We have our regular ref in now. And here we go, and Komona and Neil go at each other. Jayla waits, and now she goes after Komona and gets whipped. Nope. Jayla reverses up, and Neil gets in the way, comes after Neil herself. Now Komona has things wrapped up, and looks like we're going to have a double team here, a double DDT. And then a flying punch from Jayla. Now Neil comes in. Big trip up on Jayla. Now Komona. Veal throws her, and a double knee to the face on Komona, who pops right back up. Neil comes back in. We got ladies flying all over the place here. Nice hurricane runner there by Neil. We have two people out. And Neil's going to the toy box. Has a kendo stick. Komona knocks it away, only to get double X handled by Jayla. Neil does a snap DDT on her as they're fighting here on the Eldritch Blast safety mats. There's no countouts here. Double team here. And a double DDT there. And now Neil throws Jayla back into the ring. There's no countout. Disqualifications here. Hard into the ring apron goes Neil as Jayla watches. Now comes out as well. Neil thrown into the ring. Jayla comes after Neil. Rams her hard into the apron too as Komona watches. Falls have to happen in the ring, and Jayla fast shadows in. Stomped on by Komona. She's going for the pin as Neil was more concerned about getting another kendo stick. Only one count. Now a sliding drop kick onto Komona, who pops right back up. Scoops up Neil. Looks like she's gonna go for snake eyes. Hits it. And now Jayla fast shadow does another springboard punch there. Neil rolls outside the ring. Jayla going right after Komona with a big series of kicks. Now wraps her up. Nice move there. Neil comes in as well. Looked like she was trying to go for the Druid Maker. Oh! Nasty chop block by Neil onto Komona, who rolls out to recover. Neil slams the arm down. A big kick to the back onto Jayla Fast Shadow. Slams the other arm down. Pulls her up. Nasty drop kick to the shoulders. Komona trying to get herself up and motivated, comes back in. Komona blocks Neil from taking out Jayla Fast Shadow there. Gets whipped into the ropes for her efforts. Toe drop takedown. And the chiropractic walk there. Now Jayla comes after her. Pulls her up. And hits her with the entangle. And now here comes Komona before any kind of pin attempt can be done. Big elbow shot there. Goes for the pin on Jayla. Only a 1 count. Neol's still down, now getting to her feet. Kimona still on to Jayla, has her, skullcracker to the back of the head. Now here comes Neol with the flurry of kicks. Onto Kimona, quick snapmare. Drop kick to the head. And a hurricane run on Jayla. Kimona rolls out, it's Neol solo on Jayla. And is gonna take her to the ropes. As Kimona comes back in, big kick there, runs off. And has a kind of a crucifix set up there on the ropes. Has to break it by 5. And now comes in. Drop kick on Kimona. Jayla knocked down. Rolls outside. Code breaker to the face on Kimona. Jayla there for the breakup before she can get the pin. Now goes after Neol. Neol elbows her way free. Jayla gets out of what Neol had planned there. Hard whip into the corner. Kimona's back up onto her feet. Gets a super kick from Jayla. Now comes after Neol. Has the boot right on the chin there. Right on the jaw. Kicks it out. And here comes Kimona. Big clothesline shot. Comes after Neol. Alley-oops her out of the ring. Jayla Fast Shadow rolls outside the ring. Kimona going up top. Big elbow drop and nobody home. Quick Hurricane Rana by Neol as Jayla Fast Shadow's coming back into the ring. Neol's going up top. And gets launched off by Jayla. Throws Neol down for the pin. Kicks out. Jayla thought she had it there. Kimona getting to her feet, comes after Jayla. Has her by the back of the head, throws her out, and then Neol. Nice tilt-a-whirl Hurricane Rana there. Jayla punches her way back in the ring. Hard whip into the ropes. Back body drop, and here comes Kimona. Nice ripcord move there. There's that flying punch again. Neol back up to her feet. Quick kick there. Into the ropes. Goes up. Kind of a snap Hurricane Rana there. Now goes for the pin. Kimona's outside the ring. It doesn't get back in time, but it's only a 2 count. Kimona comes after Neol, wraps her up. And now locks in the Fujiwara armbar. Jayla just watching. Even though this could be a submission, nope, breaks it. Now Jayla comes in, her own Hurricane Rana. Neol rolls outside the ring. Pulls up Kimona. Quick kick. Looks like she's going for the Druid Maker here. Hits it. Goes for the pin as Neol again is looking for toys. Here's the pin, but she's there to break it up before the 2 count. Hard whip of Jayla into the corner. Here comes Neol after her. Pulls her out. Big body slam. Looks like Neol was going up for the Jupiter bomb, but a chop block from behind by Kimona. Jayla rolls outside, and Neol gets hit with the Thunderhead, but no pin as Jayla breaks it up. Springboard drop kick. Now she goes for the pin. And Neol's not able to get up in time, and the victory, a hard-fought one, goes to Jayla Fast Shadow. Hard-fought match there between the 3 of them. But the victory goes to Jayla Fast Shadow. For 3.5 stars, a good one there. And now, interesting rivalry coming up here as we have Annalith, our Tiefling Succubus hat, one of the 3 members of Fatal Attraction, has her eyes set on Goldie Boone. She says she doesn't believe that Goldie is sincere with her always positive attitude towards things, and her never seeming to not have a bad day even when things are going wrong. Goldie says, "Hey, that's just the way I'm. That's that's the way I do things. So if you don't like it, just get used to it." And Annalise decided, nope, she wants to rain on Goldie's parade. So there, she's going after her inside the ring. And looks like we're already set and ready to go here. And Annalise pushes her Goldie into the ref. He's down, and they're just trading blows. Goldie knocks Annalise out of the ring onto the Eldritch Blast safety mats. Annalise waiting for her. Veal throws her down the way on the Eldritch Blast safety mats there. Then a leaping knee drop. The ref is still down. Picks her up and big German suplex there. Another big stomp. And Annalise is just all over Goldie right now with no law in the land, so to speak. Another knee shot. Pulls her up. Ref slowly getting to his feet. Throws Goldie down the way. Leaps over her. Pulls her up. Goldie's ready. Nice little page turn reversal as the ref starts the count. And now Goldie has Annalise, throws her into the ring. Makes her way in as well. Annalise scoops up Goldie. Goldie floats over, reverses, hits a reverse DDT. Goes for a big stomp there. Gonna take the long walk with Annalise hard into the turnbuckle. Annalise elbows her way free. They wrap up. Goldie's got her again. Has her up on the ropes. Big kick. Sets her up, a hard whip into the ropes. Swing and a miss on the shot there. Mistimes it. But still takes her down and goes for a little ground and pound Goldie style. Annalise back up to her feet as well. And now has Goldie by back of the head hard into the turnbuckle. Rams the shoulder. Another shoulder block into the gut. Stomp there as well. Another one. Goldie gets the boot up and blocks that one. Top blocked, and then Annalise gets a kick in. And looks like we're getting into a punch slap fight here. And it did have was on top of that one. Now Goldie's coming back with a flash. Big slap by Annalise. She blocks and gets a few shots in. And down goes Goldie. Waiting for her to get up. Wraps her up, has the arm wrapped up. Looks like she's going for the chaotic turn and hits it. Has her down for the pin. And gets the victory. A big win here for Annalise. All right, the ad break will end in a minute and a half here, as Annalise celebrates her victory. She got the win, but we'll find out if she got what she really wants. We'll find out in the weeks to come. All right, now we have our title match of the night here. This is for the Women's Hunter's Mark. For those of you not familiar with Grappler's Keep, the Hunter's Mark is our kind of fighting championship here, kind of like the old TV championships or internet champions of old for a lot of different territories and shows and stuff like that. Basically how this works: you earn the Hunter's Mark belt, whether you're a guy in the men's or the women's division. If you successfully bear the Hunter's Mark 4 matches in a row, you win 4 times in a row during this time of holding the belt, you automatically get a title shot for either the Lady of Valor for the women or the Master of Melee for the men's side. We've had men and women both cash in the Hunter's Mark. Some of them have been successful, some of them have not. So one of the people who has cashed it in and been unsuccessful is Belle Sanders, and she would like to try to do that again. But first, she has to defeat Lorana. Lorana would love to cash it in, but this is her second time bearing the Hunter's Mark, and she'll be doing that against the former women's champion, Belle Sanders. Let's return back to Diet Water Arena. All right, here we go. Oh, I forgot to set these up to have Samantha do the intro.
Making her way to the ring from Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, Belle Sanders.
I'm surprised usually they do the introductions after they get to the ring. So this is Belle Sanders out of the Weird Wild West. She's the best shot in the West. Will do whatever needs to be done, no matter what. She is a former women's champion, former Bear of the Hunter's Mark, to the point of cashing it in for a second title shot attempt. That one was unsuccessful, but she would love another shot to try to do it again. But she's got to defeat Lorana in order to have that opportunity. And here she comes. She
From Elysian Fields, Lori
told her. Why does she not have the belt on? I don't understand. Have I got to take the Hunter's Mark out and then reload it? We'll see. But she is a fond master of the Seder School of Martial Arts. And she's trying to prove, especially with this title run here, that is the superior form of combat. She is a martial arts specialist, as is Belle Sanders to a bit as well. So this will be an interesting matchup to see how they go at each other. Okay, there's the Hunter's Mark, the belt that they are going for, so that part isn't broke. And we will return to the ring. Or maybe not need to worry about that. There's the belt that everyone's going for. Doing things a little bit differently here. Don't know why, but will not argue. Belle is set and ready. She's been here before. Lorana, one defense under her belt. Let's see if she can pull off another. And Belle comes rushing right in with a drop kick. Now wasting time, a big kick. Pulls the leg up and a knee breaker right onto the mat. Gets up and a big flurry of kicks from Belle Sanders. Lorana's not gotten any offense up yet. Drapes the leg over the rope and gets a free shot on the leg there. Another big flurry of kicks. Has her still trapped in the corner. Now has that boot right up on the chin. But no, Lorana's got the leg now. Throws her down. Pulls her up. And now spins her around. Nice little skull cracker there. And now the big flurry comes from Lorana. Puts her there up on the ropes. Big hammering shot to the back. She's going to go out on the ring apron here. As it goes with a series of kicks. A big one to end it with. Let's have a little bit of a war cry. Starts to pose here for the rock. Goes up top, but Belle was ready. Throws her off the top rope. Comes right after the big stomps. And now she's going for the pin. But only a 1 count. Belle does her little pose in the ring as Lorana gets up, catches her from behind. Inverted DDT. Big forearm strike, wraps around as the headlock sneaks a punch in there. And now she's going to go up top rope again. Daring Belle to get to her feet. And a big double axe handle shot. But walks into a quick kick out of Belle, but then rolls out of her grasp. Belle comes after her outside to the Eldritch Blast safety mats. Nice little takedown there by Lorana. Pulls her up to her feet. Hard rip, nope, reversed. And it's Lorana going into the retaining wall. And a big elbow drop from Belle. as the count continues. Grabs her by the leg, but nice little enziguri there by Lorana. Has her by the back of the neck. Throws her back into the ring. Lorana has the championship's advantage. A DQ or countout will not cost her the belt. Big running knee shot, and now Lorana's just going to ground and pound. Big stomp to the gut. Hooks the leg for the pin. But only a 1 count. Big stomp to the face. Pulls her up. And a knee to the head. Pulls her up. Another knee. Looks like she's going to go for a third. Why not? Nails it. Big forearm shot there. Bounces her into the ropes, playing a little pinball with the Belle Sanders back and her forearm. Wraps her from behind. As the headlock gets a shot in again. Grabs her by the arm and leg, pulling her away from the ropes. Working her way around. Tries to go for the legs, but Belle pushes her off. Goes for the cyclone and misses. Belle now getting the full onslaught from Lorana there. With the flurry of blows, goes for the pin. But only a 2 count. Lorana thought she had it right there. Waiting for Belle to get up. Wraps her up. Looks like she has her up. Nails her with the bow staff. And it is over. A big win for Lorana. Okay, we'll see if that fixes the bugs if this declared her the new champion. Maybe that fixes it. We'll see. I'll check after everything's over. But a big win for Lorana here. She's halfway to a title shot. Maybe she'll get the title shot before Desiree does. We'll see. Only 2.5 stars because of how quick the match was. But a good one nonetheless. All right. For our main event on the women's side here tonight, Feline Locke is our, from the superhero realm, she is our Ice Queen. She's Queen of the Frost realm, and she is currently also the Baroness of the Keep. A few months ago, we had a coronation tournament for the Baron and Baroness of the Keep, and Lorana won the women's side of that. However, Minyun Maidlar, who claims to be a Drow sorceress queen, feels that if anyone should be wearing, the only one who should be wearing a crown here in Grappler's Keep should be her. So they're going to have a series of matches that will lead to, at the Chamber of Horrors, a fight for the crown. So we will see how Feline does in keeping the crown, or if Minyun is able to take the crown from her. Let's go right back to Diet Water Arena and get things started.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Moscow, Russia, Maria
Feline Locke, Queen of the Frost Realm. They say the only place on her that is not cold is her heart. She has had quite a good run as the Baroness here. Does not plan on losing her crown to Minyun Maidlar. I guess the stipulation here is after we have all the match leading up to, we'll be having a variety of different matches between the two. And whoever has the most wins going into the Chamber of Horrors will get to decide what kind of match will decide the stipulations for the fight for the crown. The Feline is set. And here she comes now. Mistress of the dark arts.
Representing toxic attraction from your darkest fears, Mistress Sorceress.
Yun Mydalar here to. She says she's here to prove that dark isn't always evil. Wearing what she claims is her queen as a drow sorceress. But again, we don't have any way to prove or fact check her claims and all that. We're taking her at her word. But she feels that she's the only one worthy to wear a crown here in the Queen's court. Says she doesn't plan to wear the Baroness crown. She just plans to win it and take it away from Feline. So that way she's the only one wearing a crown here. We'll see if she is successful in that or not. Like we are set. And here we go. Minion runs right in. Quick Hurricane Run on Feline. Big kick there. Tucker kick to the side. Pulls her up, but Feline's ready with an elbow shot of her own. Has her by the back of the head. And nice little quick kick there into the rope. Slides through with a Hurricane Rana. She may be the Ice Queen, but she's bringing the heat to Minion right now. Holds the arm down. Big stomp on the hand. Another stomp. A third. Pulls her up to her feet. And throws her back inside the ring. Works her way around. Minion waits for the ref, making sure Feline gets a fair shot to get inside the ring. Springboard attempt right into a DDT. And Minion's going right for the pin. But only a 1 count, still way early. Big stomp to the face. Pulls her up. And a big knee shot there, pulls her up. Big stomp on the arm. Feline back up onto her feet, but whipped hard into the ropes. Nice arm drag takedown. Another big boot stomp. Grabs her by the legs, flips her over. Spins around, a leg drop right onto the knee. Rolls over, looked like she had something planned, but Feline got the knees up. Got her right in the back. Double axe handle the back before she could try to springboard something. Hard whip into the ropes. Nice little arm flip there. Comes in with the strikes. Wraps her up. Nice little suplex there. Now goes outside the ring as Minion rolls out. And she's going to come around all the long way and catch her. Nice little tackle. Goes right to the ground and pound. Feline showing she has no fear of Minion at this point. Wraps her up. And there's that over-the-shoulder flip again. Minion comes back with some kicks of her own. Caught Feline by surprise. Continues the onslaught. And a code breaker right to the face. Pulls her up to her feet. And now has Feline by the back of the head and hair. Throws her back in. Back in before the count of 7. Flips her over. Big stomp right onto the ankle, it looks like. There's that little senton move there. Pulls her up to her feet. Swing and a miss on the kick. Nice little trip by Feline. Throws her down hard and goes for the pin. But only a 2 count. Big kick. Minion rolls outside to regroup. Feline waiting for her. There's that springboard again, but this time nobody was home. Feline takes advantage, grabs her by the legs. Big stomp right on the solar plexus and just walks right over Minion. Big elbow shot to the head. Pulls her up to her feet. Big clubbing forearm shot. Pulls her up again. Wraps her up and hits the snowball. Waiting for Mignon to get up. There may be an avalanche in her future. Has her up and hits it. Hooks the leg for the pin. And the victory tonight goes to Feline Locke. Mignon rolls out of the ring. A lot worse for the wear. The big victor goes for Feline. Mignon walking her way out, and Feline says, no, 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 no. You're not done yet. Strikes from behind. Hard into the ring apron. I think Feline's trying to make it known, you are not taking my crown. Hard whip into the stairs. Mignon's reputation may be catching up to her as Feline strikes back. And with that, that brings us to the end on the men's side here. So we're going to take a short little break as we set up matches on the guys' side here. Give me one moment here because I have to actually enter them in. They're not pre-entered, so let me get some things set up here. Okay, there's our rivalries here, so we have them. Okay, we got that one. We got that one. All right, need to fix that one. And then we have that one last. So customize this match. And this is going to be all right. Now let's get these set up correctly, announcer-wise here. All right, give me a few more moments here, everyone. We're just about done. I just got to get things set up correctly. that correctly. All right, just about there. And then here. This one. Get that set. All right, that didn't take too long. Oh, gotta find one more thing. There we go. All right, and with that, oh, I need to change something here. I want to change this match. I want to have them go up against them. All right, gotta make one more quick change, and then we'll be ready to go on the men's roundtable here. Change this match to that. Take him out. And instead, we are going to put in. Alrighty. And we're going to have them go up against. Set that. All right. So that one out. This one in. All right, quick card change, so to speak. And with that, we are ready to go. All right, let's return to Grappler's Keep. We are now in the men's roundtable, the men's side of Grappler's Keep. And as we said, the only news that's listed here is Callius winning the Hunter's Mark. Now, we have some interesting rivalries coming up this time around. We're starting off with one here. Ethan Drake and Dynamo are both parts of tag teams. Ethan Drake is half of the tag team, the Back Alley Boys. Dynamo is half of the team of Power and Glory. Dynamo has been chirping a lot lately, saying that the Back Alley Boys aren't really a tag team. It's basically Ethan tagging along and hiding behind his enforcer and tag team partner, Pierce Lincoln. Ethan says he can handle he's the Prince of the Boulevard. He can handle anyone, anywhere, anyhow. He isn't just some patsy. So he and Dynamo are going to be going at it. So normally they are in tag teams. We're going to be seeing them both in singles action here over the next few weeks. In real tag team action, we have the Barbarians, Dolgrim and Balrig Bravestone, going up against the Lucha Gnomes. As you can see, there's someone else on the screen here as well. The Barbarians have taken on a manager. Balrig especially wants someone there at their side because not knowing who's going to have the belt, but by the time we get to Dice Mania, he wants to make sure no one is pulling any kind of hijinks, so he wanted extra help on his side, and they've gone to none other than former tag team champion in the original carnation of Grappler's Keep, half of the women's tag team champions Fire Rose, Praxagora Thesmophoria is now the manager of the Barbarians. So she will be with them at ringside as they go up against the Lucha Gnomes. We have a rivalry brewing here. The three kobolds claim that they are still not getting the respect they deserve, and they say they're going to show how good they are by their challenging the men's tag team champions, the Knights of the Realm. Our current tag team champions, the Brotherhood of Cthulhu. So Meanie will be going one-on-one tonight against Lionel Hawk. Big rivalry that we knew was going to come sooner or later. Rufus Combs versus Curtis the Pistol Powell. We'll talk about their sordid history when we get there. Callius Lucidus will be bearing the Hunter's Mark for the first time here. And he will do it got the hiccups all of a sudden. He'll be going up against Kilran Sparkshard. And in our main event, Jarduk Munka has decided if he can't be the champion for now, he still feels like he should be ruler, so he feels he needs a crown to show his power here in the keep. So he is going after the Baron, the crown of the Baron, currently held by Morduk, who won it in the tournament. So like we have on the ladies' side, they'll be doing a series of different type of matches. Whoever has the most victors at the end will choose the stipulation match that will happen at the Elimination Chamber. So, with that going, let us go to our first match here. So, as we said, Ethan Drake is trying to show Dynamo that he is worthy of respect as a wrestler, that he's not just a mouthpiece and clinger on to Pierce Lincoln. So, the glory part of Power and Glory will be going up against the Prince of the Boulevards. So let's see how well these two do in singles action. Let's return to Diet Water Arena. And it looks like they're going right in it. They're pointing fingers at each other and talking. Ethan goes after Dynamo, who ducks, and Ethan accidentally clotheslines the ref. Now springboard punch by Ethan as the ref is down. There's no law in the land. Quick shot there. And he's going for a sleeper hold. He's trying to slip the Mickey onto Dynamo, but Dynamo uses a jawbreaker to get free. Hard whip into the ropes. The ref is still down. Pulls him up into a suplex. Grabs him by the feet, but is kicked off by Ethan. And now the ref is up and getting back to his feet. Hard whip into the ropes. Ethan drops down. Leapfrogs over. And a running shot right to the gut. Has him wrapped up, ripcord into a lariat, and just totally flips Dynamo over. And he's going to roll outside to reconsider things. Ethan Drake tried to get a suicide shot. The ref got in the way, so he changed the path, and he still got the flip and nailed him. Has the arm as the kicks go, and now a diving forearm shot. And Ethan's trying to show his toughness here early, but walks right into a quick kick by Dynamo. Quick shot there. Lifts him up, kind of a modified exploder suplex there. Pulls him up, now has the head scissors going. And a big conk right on the head. Dynamo pops back in. Ethan rolls back in as well. Has him up, and that modified exploder suplex going into a perfect plex there, but only a 1 count. Ref's having trouble getting position, and Ethan's trying to slip him a Mickey again. Has him down. Is Dynamo going to go to sleep? He's able to get a leg free, and now bridges out. Still looking a little woozy. Can Ethan keep control? Nope. A big brogue kick and a sliding drop kick by Dynamo. Another big kick. Another. And now Ethan rolls out of the way. And there's the same flip that Ethan did. Only Dynamo nails it. Stomp misses as Ethan's back up and throws Dynamo back inside the ring. Takes his time, now rolls his way into the ring. Comes right for Dynamo. Dynamo misses a kick. Nice springboard punch by Ethan. Now he hooks the leg for the pin. But only a 2 count. Waits for him to get up. Goes for a strike and misses. Dynamo rolls out of the way. Arm wrench. Ooh, into a nasty back kick. He's just waiting for Dynamo to get up to his feet. Wraps him up and hits him with the hit the street. Hooks the leg, goes through the pin. And Ethan has shown he's not just some gutter snipe. That he can do just as much as anyone else here in the keep. A big win here for Ethan. Sending a message to Dynamo on just how tough a wrestler he truly is. And that maybe he needs to be shown just a little bit more respect. A big win and quick win for Ethan Drake. All right, let's go into men's tag team action. As we've said earlier, one of the new perks here for Grappler's Keep is if you are a subscriber, you can be on this channel, you can be a part of the Keep. Tier 1, you can be a manager of a wrestler or a tag team. Tier 2, you can be manager and create your own faction. Tier 3, you can actually become a wrestler. Praxagor Thesmophori is a Tier 1 subscriber, and she has chosen to become a manager, and she specifically selected the Barbarians. Now, Prax, in our previous incarnation of Grappler's Keep, was Prax the Bard, and former tag team champion, along with Laugh Love Lindy in the team known as Fire Rose. Right now, we're representing her Flory character from Vampire the Masquerade a bit here in this one. And she is going to help manage the Barbarians and help bring them to future glory, and especially to help Balrig as he prepares for his championship match at Dice Mania. And they're going to be wrestling tonight against, it's going to be a dichotomy on size, and maybe not size since we have dwarfs going up against gnomes, but definitely difference in power here as the Barbarians will be going up against the Lucha Gnomes. So let's go ahead and get right back to Diet Water Arena. And here we go.
The following contest is a tag match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, accompanied by Lady Death at a combined weight of 643 pounds.
I don't like this entrance. I'm going to do some work on the entrance here, and the hair's wrong for the brothers again. Only this time it's Dolgrim that has the bad hair. I'm going to fix this entrance. Don't worry. Especially Prax, don't worry. I'm going to get a better entrance for the three of you. I'm not sure which one this is. This almost looks like the Fabulous Freebirds. There's Balrig. There's Dolgrim. But we will get a better entrance here. Alright, looks like they are set and ready to go. Okay, the hair's right now. Let's see how long that lasts. And here they are. Evening, Prax, you're just in time. You guys just had your entrance. I gotta fix the entrance. It didn't look right. It looked like they used maybe an old Fabulous Freebirds one there. But here come the Lucha Gnomes. Yeah, you timed it perfectly. And our Lucha Gnomes, Zalzer and Trevar, getting themselves set and ready to go. Let's see who's going to be starting off first. It's going to be Dolgrim, and he'll be starting up against Trevar. See Prax there on the outside watching on, and Dolgrim whips Trevar hard into the corner. Dwarves against Gnomes. Hard shot into the turnbuckle. Quick tag already. And here comes Balrig. Hop up into a big Body slam there. Big running shot. Big body splash. You can already see it, a little bit increases speed and aggression here on the Barbarians. Looks like their training with Praxis already paying off. Another quick tag. You usually don't see that from the Barbarians. Hard whip in the corner. Shotgun drop kick. And a big body crunch there. Dolgrim grabs the legs, but Traybar's able to kick him off. Dolgrim pushes him off. Pushes him off again. You can see Praxis encouraging him there on the sides. Hard whip into the ropes. Grabs him by the leg. But Traybar is able to push him off a little bit. Quick drop kick. Dolgrim still on his feet. Another drop kick. He's still up. Not enough to stop him. Hard whip into the corner again. And a big body splash in the corner. Big stomp to the back. Stump puller all the way across the ring. And with that, here's another tag. And Ballrig comes back in. Traybar still yet to tag. Barbarian's just pushing him around, literally. Has him up in a fireman's carry. And it's snake eyes for Traybar. Big stomp. Another big stomp. Throws in for another, but Traybar kicks his way free. Keeps an eye on Dolgrim. Ballrig pushes him off. But Dolgrim sneaks a shot in. Hard whip into the corner. And another big body splash. Flips him over. Goes for the pin. But only a 1 count. Tough little lucha gnome there. Pulls him up to his feet. Hard whip into the corner again as Prax looks on approvingly. Shot to the gut. Elbows his way free. Traybar tries to get free, but Dolgrim pushes him back in. You see, Prax likes what she sees. Abdominal stretch there in the corner. Traybar able to fight his way up. Goes up, rolling head scissors. He's able to get out. Pulls Ballrig up into the ropes. Goes up. Tilt-a-whirl DDT. I don't think Prax liked the looks of that one. And now whips Ballrig hard into the corners. Traybar tries to get some offense going here. Gets a shot into the ropes. A big running boot, and down goes Ballrig. Spins right up, though. Traybar flips him up. Big double stomp. Ballrig gets up, a drop kick, still on his feet. And now he'll whip Traybar hard into the ropes. Drops down. Scoops him up. Spinning sidewalk slam. Pulls him up to his feet again. Hard whip into the corner. And I think Traybar, I wish he had tagged earlier when he was back in his own corner. Ballrig has him and just throws him across the ring. Big headbutt, down he goes. Ballrig looks like he's going to go tag. Traybar doesn't have this. Nope, he's going to stay in. He's just letting out a war chant. Zalzer trying to get Traybar to tag, but Traybar looks like he's so exhausted that he can't. Now he's up, and here comes Zalzer. Traybar comes in after him. Traybar, nice. Little neck breaker there. Prax encouraging him on. Still no TAH. Still no tag. Oh, probably. Okay, pulls him up. And now, hard whipping in the corner. Ballrig finds himself in trouble. Elbows his way free. Spins Zalzer around, and he gets thrown all the way across town. Big elbow shots to Zalzer, and down he goes. Here's the tag. Dolgrim comes in. Zalzer back to his feet. Goes for springboard, body splash, and nails it. Prax can't believe what she's seeing there. But now Dolgrim has him in control. Up. Tries to whip him into the ropes. Ref was in the way, messed up the springboard, but Dolgrim's able to take advantage anyway. Zalzer tried to suplex, wasn't able. Dolgrim still has him going hard. Has the leg over the rope, gets a clean shot at the leg. Another big kick, big series of kicks for Dolgrim. Zalzer tries something, gets pushed off. Tries again, Dolgrim just pushes him off. Now this time he's not able to. Quick snapmare and a spinning stomp on the head by Zalzer. Hard whip into the corner. Pulls him out, and he's going to put Dolgrim in the tree of woe. Has the foot right on the chin, and now down he goes. Zalzer celebrating a little bit here. Has his fingers in his ears, ignoring the crowd. And with that, Dolgrim's able to tag, and here comes Ballrig. Lets out a war cry and comes after Zalzer, but Zalzer gets the forearm shot in. Whips the arm. Quick Russian leg sweep. And now he's just going for a blatant choke on the Ballrig as Prax watches on. Pulls him up hard, whip into the corner again. Big forearm shot. Ballrig elbows his way free, comes out of the corner, scoops him up. Fireman's carry, and he's going to go snake eyes right into his own corner. Grabs him by the feet, alley-oops him out. And now slams the arm down hard. Hooks the leg for the pin. Only a 1 count. Trebar not moving for the rescue. Must have had a lot of confidence. Pulls him up to his feet. And now a hard whip across town again. Big elbow shots to the head of Zalzer. Down he goes. Another war cry. And there's the tag, and here comes Trebar. Ballrig picks up where he left off, throws him out of the ring. Now goes back after Zalzer again, who's not even the legal person in the ring, whips him down to the corner. And here comes Trebar, the legal person in the ring, as Zalzer gets squished. Trebar looks on as his teammate gets thrown, hits a quick Hurricane Rana on Ballrig. Excuse me. Hard whip in and hits the ref. Blocks those plans up. Ballrig kicks his way free. Wraps him up. And hits him with the dwarf kick. Pulls him up to his feet. Big spinning kick misses. Trebar trying to take advantage. Whips him hard into the corner. Throws him down. Goes up second rope. No third rope. Spins into a moonsault. Prax can't like what she's seeing here. Hard whip into the corner again. Throws him out. Goes up. Another Hurricane Rana. Trebar celebrating to the crowd as Ballrig slowly makes his way to the corner, leaps, makes the tag, and here comes Dolgrim. Trebar whips him into one of the neutral corners. Pulls him out hard into the turnbuckle. Gonna wrap the arm around the rope. Prax looking away. She doesn't like what she sees there. Dolgrim knocks his way free. Throws Zalzer over the top rope down on the Eldritch Blast safety mats. Goes up top rope. And a big body splash from the top rope down onto the mats. And now goes for some ground and pound onto the gnome. Pulls him up to his feet. And throws him down towards the corner. And now comes back in. And now he's going to go after Zalzer. Zalzer strikes back. And now Dolgrim just throws Zalzer onto the ring apron. The count goes to 7. Trebar now getting to his feet at the count of 8, and now Dolgrim goes after him, walks right into a Hurricane Rana. Has Dolgrim by the hair, throws him back in the ring. Basement drop kick onto the knees by Trebar. Big stomp. Pulls him up to his feet. Goes up. Guillotine into a DDT, but Dolgrim gets right back up. The Hardy Dwarf now has him hard. Throws him into the turnbuckle. Trebar elbows his way free. Quick kick there. They got going here. Canadian Destroyer. And down goes Dolgrim. The Ballrig's there for the save before even 1 count comes in. And with that, looks like Trebar's going to tag. In comes Zalzer. Prax imploring Dolgrim to get up. He's starting to as Zalzer gets there. Flips him over, grabs the leg, and now going for a heel hook. Twisting hard on that leg. Some more training at the Secret Training Center, Prax. Big stomp on the belly and walks right over Dolgrim. Now goes after Ballrig. Goes back to Dolgrim there in the ring. Pulls him up to his feet. Hard whip in the corner goes Ballrig. Wraps him up. Springboard into a DDT. Prax does not believe what she's seeing here. Here's the tag. Trebar coming back in. Goes up. Top rope. Big body splash. Hooks the leg for the pin. And Dolgrim kicks out at 2. Trebar goes after Ballrig, but Ballrig puts the knee and gets him in the head. It buys Dolgrim a little time as he gets up, but Trebar's right back at him. Hard whip into the corner once again. Trebar goes up. Nasty Hurricane Rana there from the ropes. Dolgrim back up to his feet. Quick kick. And he's going for a wheelbarrow into a Canadian Destroyer again. Dolgrim in desperate need of a tag. But it's Trebar that tags Cezalser. Dolgrim comes right after him. A moonsault of sorts from the ropes. Now Dolgrim whirls outside. I don't know if he's going to get a short rest out. Here comes Zalzer. Suicide dive hits him. Pulls Dolgrim up to his feet. Throws him into the ring. Zalzer pulls him up. Big kick. Gonna go up top. Goes for the frog splash, but nobody home. Looks like they neutralize each other in that one. Hard whipped in the corner, though. Here's the tag. Here comes Trebar, holding him open for a free shot. Nasty Hurricane Rana there, and Dolgrim's now bleeding. Hooks the leg. And it is over. So not a good premiere for Prax as the manager, as the victory goes to the Lucha Gnomes. So it looks like it's some more training in Valhalla, Prax, it appears, right? All right, 3.5 stars. Pretty good match. And now, so much work to do. That's all right. I'm sure you can lead them into further glory. So we got an interesting matchup coming up here. The 3 kobolds and their manager in the trench coat, Mo, have been complaining pretty heavily that they are not getting the respect they deserve here in the keep. Of course, how many people really want to respect kobolds in the first place, except for a few friends of mine at Kobold Press and such. So they have declared that they are going to come after people, and not just anyone. They say that their target is on the Brotherhood of Cthulhu, the current men's tag team champions. And we're going to see a solo match of Meanie going up against Lionel Hawk from each group. So we'll see what happens. Oh, I forgot to load Mo as the manager on this one. That's all right. I wanted Prax to get all the manager glory here tonight. Coming out first, he is the dirtiest dealer in Grappler's Keep. The kobold known as Meanie for a reason.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Brood from the pits of hell. Weighing in at 160 pounds, Meanie.
Making his way down. Mo's not here tonight. So Meanie is truly flying solo. see how he does tonight against half of the men's tag team champions, Lionel Hawk. Kobold's not exactly popular with the crowd, which is something that they say they don't understand either. Meanie's telling them to go ahead and bring it. Looks like Meanie's set and ready to go as we wait for his opponent to enter.
And his opponent, representing the Brotherhood from London, England, weighing in at 228 pounds, one half of the men's tag team of Honor Champions, Liam L. Hawkins.
Lionel Hawk, a true believer and crusader for the great old one, says he and Zebulon's mission to bring everyone in the keep, both wrestlers and the fans, into worship and service to the great old one as well. He says their service will be inevitable. They may as well surrender to him now. But it is not a popular stance with anyone else within the keep. But you can't deny the power that they have right now, as they are the tag team champions. He will not have Zebulon by his side, but he is a formidable singles wrestler nonetheless. All right, and here we go. And Meanie comes right after Lionel, not afraid, picks him up into an electric chair and face plants him straight down. Meanie, not afraid, goes right after him again. Lionel elbows his way free. And now hard whip into the corner. Big forearm shot there, right to the face. Has the foot right on the gut, pressing down. Squeezing the air out. Measures him out. And a diving elbow drop. And he's already going up top rope. Big body splash. Hooks the leg. He's going for a squash match here. But nope, kicks out at 2. Pulls him up to his feet. Meanie blocks the shot, gets one in of his own. Nope, not a snapmare, but he kind of tripped him up. An interesting little move there, caught him by surprise. Goes outside, but Lionel throws him back in. Leaps over the rope and comes in with a sliding drop kick. Meanie right back up to his feet. Now up in a fireman's carry, but elbows his way free. Gets strikes in of his own, wraps him up. Looks like he snuck a headbutt in there, celebrating a little bit. Goes for a stomp, comes back after Lionel again. There's that face plant once again. We got to get better view of it this time. Lionel comes in the forearm of his own. Now a big kick. And now he's just resorting to blatant chokehold here as the ref watches on. Big stomp to the arm. Pulls him up. Has him by the arm. And a diving forearm shot again. Hey, Wandering. Hey, first night got to DM for D&D. Good. Hopefully the game went well. As we've got Meanie and Lionel Hawk going at it right now. Lionel's slowly taking control of the match. Only a 2 count on the pin. Sliding drop kick, basement drop kick again by Lionel. Stomp, but this time Meanie rolls out of the way. Quick shot in there, and nice little body slam down. A little spin maneuver there on top, and slaps him on top of the head. And now squishing the air out again with the big with the big foot there. Pulls Meanie up to his feet. And now hard into the turnbuckle. Elbows his way free, however. And hits him with the dragon's breath. Big knee shot. Hooks the leg for the pin. And Meanie almost pulled a victory out of there. Works his way around. Waiting for Lionel to get up. Scoops him up. He's wrapping the legs. He's going for the Kobold's Curse. And locks in the figure 4. He's going to try to make Lionel tap out. But nope, he reverses it instead. Can Meanie roll it back? Nope, he breaks the hold. And here comes Meanie with a quick shot. Gets another strike in. Hard whip, nope. Lionel reverses it. Meanie ends on the apron and then gets chin dropped onto the rope and lands on the Eldritch Blast safety mats. Big knee drop from the top rope by Lionel. I don't think Lionel appreciated Meanie trying to almost stealing the pin there. Wraps him up. Holds him up. And the great old drop. Raises his hands in praise of the great old one. Now he's waiting for Meanie to get to his feet. Wraps him up. And hits the great old drop again. Pulls him up as the count continues. Throws him to the side. As the count goes to 8. I don't know if Meanie's going to answer the call or not. Count goes to 9. And nope, that's going to be it. Lionel will get the count out victory. He could not pin him, but he gets the victory. Went really well. Had a kobold battle. Then they had to escort some giant pigs that were smuggling evil items in the city. Sounds like a fun session. Sounds like he had a good time with it. You'll be glad to know, Wandering Silence, that Goldie is in a rivalry in this series as we lead up to the next premium live event, the Chamber of Horrors, as Lionel Hawk celebrates a victory. Which, since you are a tier 1 subscriber, I need to ask you, Wandering Silence, if you would like to cash that, if you would like to become a manager, and if so, which single wrestler or tag team would you like to be in? And my screen's looking a little funky. Did I lose contact? Nope, looks like we're still live and on. Okay. So we're going to go into the rivalry that had to happen here. Our two people out of the Weird Wild West, the Marshal, Rufus Combs versus Curtis the Pistol Powell. Curtis is the reason that they are here in Grappler's Keep to begin with. Curtis Powell was leading a band of desperados that includes Bill Sanders, who's here with us now. And they sacked and burned down the Boone family ranch. Goldie was part of the posse led by Rufus Combs chasing Curtis, Bell, and the rest of the desperados down. They got caught into a time loop vortex and they found themselves here instead of the Weird Wild West where they were. No, Goldie's not been taken, so if you would like to become her manager, just let me know. And the only stipulation is I'd like you to look like either a favorite RPG character that you've played or a character from one of the different RPG genres. Does not have to be Weird Wild West like Goldie is. You can do any of them. Just let me know. Send me a DM in Discord and I can get started on making you up. And hopefully maybe we can have you debut next week as well. Prax was on earlier with her debut. So anyway, you knew that the Desperado and the Marshal had to go up against each other sometime, and here it comes.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Truth or Consequences, New Mexico. Weighing in at 240.
All right, no worries. Take your time. Rufus Combs, the Marshal, heading down. to the ring. He's looking for a chance to make Curtis pay for his crimes. If he can't do it back home in the Weird Wild West, he wants to do it here. And coming out next, his opponent, also out of the Weird Wild West. He is Curtis Powell. He's a part of the faction known as the Triangle. And Curtis is looking at this as a way to be another step ahead of the law.
Representing the Triangle of Terror from Carson City, Nevada, weighing in at 219 pounds, Curtis Powell.
All right, Curtis Powell trying to get the fans on his side. But he really doesn't care as long as he gets the job done and the win in hand. All right, making his way down to the ring. Marshall versus the Gunslinger. Who do you think's going to win out on this one? This will be a fun matchup here. Rufus is not, he may be the Marshal, but he's not afraid to mix things up. His way around, trying to get the fans to his side. Leading his case. And with that, looks like we are ready to begin. And Rufus takes control, ripcords him into a knee to the gut. And now he's going to go right for the ground and pound. These two are both technically skilled, but you're going to see a lot of raw fighting in between these two before all said and done. Has the arm, gets the kicks in, hammer locks it down, and now going to stretch him all the way across. It loose and double knees to the back. And more ground and pound onto Curtis. Last one for sure got through hard. Has him by the arm, stomping on the back, and now a boot to the face. And he's going to stretch him again. And again the knees to the back. And now he goes right to more ground and pound. He's not afraid to just try to give Curtis a beating. Big stomp on the arm. Pulls him up. More shots to the gut. And a diving forearm shot. Has both arms. And a running knee right to the chin. Curtis crawling to the corner. Using the ropes to pull himself up. Rufus comes right in with a big knee shot. Curtis elbows his way free. And now wraps the arm. Very quick Russian leg sweep. Pulls Rufus up and now twists on the neck hard. More hard twists and then throws him right down. Slams the arm down and a big stomp to the face. Pulls the arm out, big stomp on the arm as Curtis is fighting back, trying to get control of the match. Wraps him up, and a nice little pushover suplex there. Use the other hand to push him over, rather than using the usual brute force. And now Rufus scoops up Curtis, and Curtis just rolled snake eyes. Has him by the arm. More stomps to the back. Looks like he wants to target there. Another boot to the head. And looks like he wants to target the back and the arms. He's going to do that stretch again. Has the arm hammer locked. Just pulling hard on the other arm. And more knees to the back. Now hooks the leg for the pin. But nope, kicks out. Or even the 1 count. Has him by the neck, puts him there on the rope. Big knife edge chop, wraps the leg around the rope. Uses the bottom one for leverage. Springboard punch. And now hooks the leg for the pin. But only a 1 count. Curtis showing some resilience here. Rolls away from whatever Rufus has planned. Rufus goes up top rope. Drop kick from the top rope. As they're now both on the Eldritch Blast safety mats. Goes for a kick. Curtis grabs the leg. Does a leg sweep on the other one. See if he can take advantage of the opportunity. Throws Rufus down towards the other corner. Now comes back inside the ring. Waits for Rufus. Springboard. It looks like he was going to go for a suicide splash there, but nobody home. Rufus taking advantage. Big stomp. Now has the arm. And then the forearm shot to the head again. Has him by both arms. Big knee to the head. Grabs him by the leg. And a knee right in the hamstring. Another knee. A third knee. Now it looks like he's trying to take the legs out from underneath him. Throws him back into the ring. They both are there. Rufus going for the pin. But only a 2 count. More ground and pound by Rufus. Curtis gets up to his feet, walks in, he's got a hold of him, and hits the shootout out of nowhere. Hooks the leg. And Rufus kicks out. Makes you wonder if maybe Rufus used too much or has him by the arm, flips him over towards the corner. Did Rufus's tank just run out of gas? Quick shot there. Wraps around the belly, pulls him up, electric chair drop. Grabs him by the leg and an elbow drop, another one and another one. Going around in a circle, going after the knee. And now he hooks the leg. But only a 1 count. Rufus rolls towards the ropes. Curtis comes in. Big clothesline and down goes Rufus to the Eldritch Blast safety mats. Comes after him. Rufus is ready. Gets a kick in. And just does a bull rush charge. And more of the ground and pound. Has him by the bar arms and another knee shot. You got to wonder how many of those is Curtis going to take and still be on his feet. Hard slam of the head into the ring apron by Curtis. Big swinging kick, a big cyclone kick out of Rufus. As he waits for Curtis to get to his feet. Lifts him up. And a go to sleep. Pulls him up to his feet again as the count continues. Throws him down the other way. As the count goes to 8. I don't know if Curtis is going to respond to the count. Doesn't matter. Rufus came out after him. Nope, it wasn't. I guess he wasn't fully out. He gets the 10 count victory. I guess since he didn't, he still had a hold of the rope, so I guess that means that the count out hadn't finished yet. A hard-fought count-out victory. 3-star match goes to Rufus. Now we have our other title defense. Again, the Hunter's Mark. Callius Lucidus won the Hunter's Mark at our premium live event last week known as Melee Madness. This will be his first time bearing the Hunter's Mark, and he'll be doing that against none other than our High Elf Wizard, Killaran Sparkshard. So it'll be interesting to see how this is Callius' first time with a belt. Let's see how well he does here tonight. While that happens, I need another drink of diet water.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Men's Internet Fighting
Okay, I'll go ahead and do that, Wandering Silence. I'll do that tonight once we're done here. As we wait for this very long and glorious entrance by Killeran Sparkshard, our high elf elemental wizard. One of those entrances that you sit and watch and enjoy it in all its glory, or this is the time you take advantage of to go to the concession stand. Alright. Killeran Sparkshard would love to take the belt away from Callius. After all, he says he's the most glorious wizard in any realm. He feels he's the most glorious wrestler here, so who should be wearing that belt other than him? The audience and the ring are this way, Killeran. There we go. Alright, making his way, styling and profiling down towards the ring. See how he does tonight against our member of the sci-fi realm, Callius Lucidus. Should be an interesting matchup here. Callius is more of a aerial attack technically, whereas Killeran is more of a straight out technical wrestler. So this is going to be interesting to see if Killeran can get Callius out of the air and down onto the mat so he can do his work. Or will Callius be too mobile up with his aerial attack? It'll be interesting to see. Big thing Callius has to do is dodge the fireball. And with that, it looks like Killeran is ready. And coming in next, it is Callius Lucidus. He is the current bearer of the Men's Hunter's Mark. This is his first time bearing the mark. It'll be interesting to see what he can do. Again, he is from the Delta Quadrant. Crash landed here on the Earth, is unable to get back because of the damage to his ship and our lack of what he calls the simple and proper technology needed to make the parts to repair his ship. And again, this is the belt that they are shooting for here, trying to earn or keep here tonight. This is the Men's Hunter's Mark. Let's go back to Samantha in the ring.
Introducing the challenger from Avalon, weighing in at 219 pounds, Calvin Sparks Shaw. And his opponent from the future, weighing in at 215 pounds, the Men's Internet Fighting Champion, Callie Lucchese.
All right, takes another look at the belt before putting it back on his shoulder. Now hands it over to the ref. He'll show it to Killeran, who's held that belt before, and says, yes, that glorious belt should belong to me. everyone can see it, and we are ready to go. Wrestlers look relaxed and set and ready to roll. And here we go. Callius going right after Killoran, hooks him up. Fakes the suplex and gets him with a knee, drops a knee into the gut instead, hard whip into the corner. Throws him down, goes up. Springboard moonsault off the corner, and he's going right for the pin. But only a 1 count. A little shock there, but not enough awe. And now they're changed strikes. Killoran has control. Nope, reversed by Callius. Killoran on the ring apron. Callius gets a quick shot in, pulls him up, and backdrops him right onto the ring apron. Pulls the arm out, big stomp right on the shoulder. Pulls him up to his feet, wraps him up, hits him with that knee to the gut again. And now Killoran comes up swinging, fighting. Callius blocks that one, and now gets the strikes in his own, rolls up. Has the leg scissors spin, throws him towards the ring apron. The count goes to 5. We've had several countouts here tonight. Are we going to have another stump puller the right way and the wrong way? And now throws Killoran in. And Callie gets back in time as well. Elbow by Killoran to get free. And here he comes with the assault. Wraps him up. Big over the shoulder drop. Now Callius goes outside to break the momentum. Comes back in. Killoran comes right after him with a big knife edge chop. Has him by the back of the head hard into the turnbuckle. Big kick, another big kick to the gut, another one, and down goes Callius as Killoran keeps the kicks going. Pulls him up. Double axe handle to the back. Big stomp to the arm. Pulls him up. Nice little fisherman suplex there. Goes up top. Top rope. Big knee drop from the top. Hooks the leg for the pin. Will we see a title change? Nope, only 2 count. Killoran thought he had it. Grabs him by the leg. Big knee right to the back of the hamstring. Another one. A third one for good measure. Take the legs away. Take away the aerial attack. As Killoran takes a glorious pose, waiting for Callius to get up. Big forearm shot to the back. Lifts him up. Has him up. Big suplex. Legs hitting the ropes as they came down. Pulls him up. Hard whip into the corner. Pulls him out. Tried to scoop him up, but Callius wraps him up instead in an inverted DDT. Nice little recovery there from Callius. Quick shot there. Wraps him up. And hits him with the crash landing. But Killoran's able to kick out. Callius thought he had it right there. Pulls him up. He's going to go for it again, it looks like. Hits another crash landing. And this time Killoran's not able to get out. And the victory goes to Callius Lucidus with a successful defense of the belt. He has successfully borne the Hunter's Mark once. Can he do it 3 more times? Only 2.5 stars because it was a quick match, but a convincing win for Callius. And now we'll go to our men's main event here. Jarduk Munka is head of the faction known as the Triangle. He's former men's champion, feels he should be still ruling Grappler's Keep even if he does not have the belt, and he figures the way he can do that is to take the Baron's crown away from Morduk. Morduk has accepted the challenge against the dictatorial exile of the planet of Neptune. So we have sci-fi going up against superhero here. And we will see them in a series of matches culminating in a coronation match at the Chamber of Horrors for the crown that currently sits on the head of Morduk. Let's return to Diet Water Arena for this week's men's main event. All right, coming out first, it is the head that bears the crown, our super smart superhero who saved the world more times than it knows. It is Morduk.
Making his way to the ring from Santa Fe, New Mexico, weighing in at 228 pounds.
Somehow I think I know who you're rooting for in this one, Wandering Silence. Working his way down to the ring. Definitely has a good contingent of fans here in the crowd. As he leads them on. The one thing you would think 2K would learn how to fix by now is capes, outfits clipping, and the collars on shirts and things. They still haven't got that fixed yet. You would think they'd figure out how, but all the years they've been doing this. And here comes his opponent, the man who seeks to take the crown.
And his opponent, representing the Triangle of Terror from the city of Atlantis, weighing in at 251 pounds, Jared Mullis.
Exiled from the planet of Neptune, where he used to rule with an iron fin. His new land to conquer is Grappler's Keep. He was ruling for a while when he was the Master Melee Champion until it was taken from him with a bag of holding cash in by Novar Xanatron. He says his master plan, first take the crown and then take the belt. We'll see if he's able to make that happen or not. There he is already trash talking to Morduk as we begin, before we even get started. And here we go. Morduk rushes right in, or Jardik runs right in. Morduk blocks it, gets a shot in. Nice little sling blade off the ropes. Scoops him up, fireman's carry, and Jardik just rolled snake eyes. Morduk going right after it. Jardik showing no fear, alley-oops him out of the corner. He's already hooking the leg, but only one count. Another big series of strikes. Jardik blocks that one. Whips Morduk over the ropes, gets a strike in. Another one. Morduk holding on to the rope. And now lifted up and back dropped onto the ring apron. Big stomp to the back. Measures an elbow drop to the head. Measures it out, and another one. He's going to come back inside the ring. Trying to get the ring going to his side. Morduk gets up, and now Morduk tries to rev the crowd up. He comes in. Jardik's waiting for him. Pulls him up, electric chair, and flatlines him straight down. Morduk back to his feet, blocks the shot, gets one in of his own, wraps him up, inside out suplex. Jardik back to his feet, hard whip into the ropes. Nice drop kick there by Morduk. Scoops him up into another fireman's carry. And now drops him right onto the top rope. Gonna go for the pin again. Only a 1 count. Big stomp by Morduk. Pulls him up. Series of kicks to the head, and down he goes. Stomp to the back. Pulls him up to his feet. Ripcords him around. Ripcord knee, and down goes Jarduk. Goes up. Second rope. Spinning moonsault. That's a new one. Pulls him up to his feet. Has him by the head. No. Jarduk fights back. Elbows his way loose. Another shot. Scoops him up. Spinning slam straight down. Morduk back to his feet. Scoops up Jarduk. And again a drop onto the rope. Pulls him. Has him by the arm. Ripcord knee again. Down he goes. Hooks the leg. But only a 1 count. Has the arm down. Big stomp right onto the shoulder. Slams the arm down. Slams him down again. Yeah, Morduk showing us some new tricks here. Pulls him to his feet. Wraps him up. Spins him over. Nope. Forearm right to the back of the head. Another big stomp to the back. Flips him over. And a big stomp right on the forehead. I think Jarduk is now bleeding. With some more stomps to the head. Knee to the side of the head or the shoulder, one or the other. It's kind of shielded. Another knee, but that one misses. Jarduk goes after him and uses the ropes, gets a shoulder block. Another shoulder block. Swing and a miss by Morduk. Picked up. Big slam straight down. Pulls him up. And a massive power bomb hitting all the ropes on the way down. Pulls him up to his feet. Shot to the gut. Another shot to the gut. Wraps him up. Nice Hurricane Rana. Quick kick by Morduk. Reverses things around on a neck breaker. Reverse momentum switching back and forth all over the place. Ripcord into a forearm shot. Pulls Morduk away from the ropes. Morduk trying to get to his feet. Jarduk tried to get to his feet. Big forearm shot by Morduk. And Jarduk slips a shot in. Catches Morduk by surprise. Has him by the back of the neck. Brings him over to the ropes. There's the whip into the ropes. Swing and miss by Morduk. Body's flying all over the place. And a massive clothesline by Jarduk. Lets out a war cry as Morduk pulls himself up on the ring apron. And a big shoulder block, and down goes Morduk onto the Eldritch Blast safety mats. Morduk comes after him. Drops a senton from the ring apron down onto the mats. Pulls him up. Has him up, and another power bomb onto the Eldritch Blast safety mats this time. Jarduk letting Morduk know he's meaning business. Pulls him up. Big forearm strike. Big stomp to the arm. And now single leg clutch, and looks like Morduk is bleeding now as well. Morduk throws Jarduk into the ring. Both men back in. Exchanging and reversing shots. Back and forth. Has him down. Has the crippler crossface locked in, but Jarduk's able to get to his feet in the ropes. Morduk has to break it. Pulls him up. Nasty one-legged drop kick there by Morduk as Jarduk pulls himself up in the corner. Morduk tries something, but Jarduk elbows his way free. Scoops him up. Has him up trying to hit the retro rocket, but Morduk elbows his way loose. Big flurry of blows. Wraps him up. And a sit-out powerbomb. Flips him over. Goes for the pin. And Jarduk kicks out. Morduk thought he had him there. Goes to the ropes. Leaping knee drop. He's going up top rope. Fog splash. Hooks the leg for the pin. Is this going to be enough? No, Jarda kicks out. And now Morduk's got to wonder what he's got to do to take the Newtonian out. He's back up on his feet. Gets a shot. They're going to trade shots now, it looks like. Gets a slap in punch. No, Jarda gets more strikes in. They're exchanging fists right and left. Blocking each other. Oh, shot to the gut by Jarda. Swing and a miss by Morduk. Quick kick. Lifts him up. And he hits the retro rocket. Both of them are down. He crawls over, drapes a leg over Morduk. And he kicks out. These two are letting it all hang out here tonight in our main event. Jarda stands over Morduk. Morduk pulls him up. Scoops him up. Spins him into a face plant, straight down. Goes up, top rope. Big body splash. I think it ended up being more of a forehead shot there. Big stomp. Morduk trying to get up, and now goes for the single leg camel clutch again. Going after Morduk's back. Rolls his way free. Quick kick into the ropes. And he goes for the brain drain and hits it. Hooks the leg. Goes for the pin. And it's over. Morduk gets the victory over Jardak Munka in the main event. Jardak not liking the results on that. Shouting and screaming at Morduk. Instead, Morduk goes up to the ropes and celebrates with the fans. 4-star match. Great way for things to end up. I know Wandering Silence did not come out the way you wanted, unfortunately. So with that, it's time for us to shut things down for tonight. A great episode here tonight of Grappler's Keep. Let me get the game shut down here, and we'll do all of our wrap-up stuff here.
Last call before I close the freezer.
Okay, thanks for letting us know, Virgil. It's just about closing time here in the Emporium. So let's see who we want to set up a raid for. Thank you all for coming here tonight. Hope you enjoyed all of our matches. Whether you're catching us here live on Twitch, whether you're catching us as VOD on Twitch, or if you're catching us on YouTube. We have a channel there as well. Same name there, KY Hawkeye. You can join us there to catch stuff, especially if you got things going on Saturday and you can't make it otherwise. So we'll go ahead and get things rolling here.
Closing time. Y'all come back again soon.
All right, we know, Tori, we're getting things wrapped up here. So if you like what you see here, join us on Discord. We have sections there where we can talk about the different games we play on here, which include Monday night is Family Night at the Emporium, as my daughter Bonnie and I are currently working our way through the game House of Da Vinci 2. It's kind of an escape room puzzle solving kind of thing. It's been very challenging and a lot of fun so far. Wednesday nights is Baldur's Gate 3, where we are working our way towards the end of the legend of Bende Mustaine, our gold dragonborn paladin. We just took on a dragon and had some interesting news revealed there. I won't say anything more due to spoilers. As we are trying to complete everything out, we have some nether stones to gather and a Githyanki to free. So, among other things, as we try to work our way towards taking on the Elder Brains. So that's happening on Wednesdays, 1 p.m. Hopefully, this coming next Saturday at 1 p.m. on Wandering Games channel, we'll finally be able to get back to Scion, Birth of the New Gods, where our demigod characters are trying to save the world of the living by stopping the destruction of the land of the dead. So, if you like, go ahead and join us there at 1 p.m. Then we'll be back here for more great wrestling action here with Grappler's Keep next Saturday night as well. We have other sections in Discord to talk where you can show off and talk about different creative endeavors and stuff like that. We also have a special section there called the Prayer Closet. Here in this household, we definitely believe in the power of prayer. We know that it's real. We know that it's powerful. We know that it works. We've seen it happen time and time again, how God answers things. Maybe not the way we wanted or expected, but he always has an answer that turns out to be the right way for things to happen, because he's got a plan that we don't always know. So if you have a need, if you have a concern, if you have a request, please place it there in the prayer closet and we will be praying for you. This isn't a thoughts and prayers and then nothing happens. I keep a list of everybody that's on my prayer list in Evernote, so that way I can keep track of what's going on and what answers are happening as well. If it's something if it's something that's kind of private, kind of personal, and you'd rather not all the internet knows about it, then just use the praying hands emoji. We'll take that as what we call an unspoken request, which means God knows what it is. You know what it is. We don't know, but we don't have to know. All we need to know is that the need is there, and we will be praying for you just as hard as if we knew what's actually going on, because we don't need to know all the details. All we need to know is that the need is there. That's all it takes. So if you would like that kind of spiritual support, please take advantage of that with the prayer closet. So let's see. Who do we want to raid tonight? We've got Lord Gazumba is going. Let's see. We have Voodoo Ush is going. Let's see. Let's do something. Let's see. Where do I want to go here tonight? Voodoo Ush is a fellow WWE game is a game fellow WWE gamer. He's doing Silent Hill 2 right now. Let's go ahead and raid Voodoo. He's raided us a time or two. I have a wrestler in his Everse as well. So let's go ahead and let's make sure I learn how to spell double O's on both. He's into wrestling. He's also into different horror games as well. Not exactly genre I prefer, but that's what he's playing. He's doing Silent Hill 2. So let's go ahead and go raid him. So until next time, everyone, may green be the grass below you, may blue be the sky above you. Oh, I did that wrong. Hang on, let's try this again. Once more, with feeling. All right, there we go. There we go. So until next time, everyone, may green be the grass below you, may blue be the sky above you, may straight be the path before you, and warm be the hearts that love you. Good night, everybody.
It is the best Twitch channel that is secretly an old-timey ice cream parlor on either side of the Mississippi, or the Rockies. And you should hear about the specials. Monday nights is Bonnie's Bonbons, cream extravaganza with all the float sodas and sundaes you can shake a stick at. I can shake a stick at quite a lot of Sundays. But there is also a Fudge Rodin Sunday special on Tuesdays, and the famous 1, 2, 3 parfait on Wednesdays, where wrestlers meet up in the squared circle to work out their differences with some healthy wrestling-style fisticuffs. It is all good, clean fun. Hawkeye's old-time gaming emporium. Their milkshakes bring all the gamers to the yard, and their content is more exciting than any Nickelodeon. Take your horse and buggy to their address, twitch.tv/KY Hawkeye.
This has been a Diet Water production.